So guys, I'm going to mix water. So we have water here. So guys, this is just the clean drinkable water, and remember we have this here. So So let's start with the glucose. Glucose 1 teaspoon. And remember, this is the normal glucose. 1 teaspoon. You can taste. 1 teaspoon. Then you stir it. Then our amylite juice. Remember, amylite is yellow, so we do 1 teaspoon. Then you also need to stir it. So mix it well. Although amylite is easy to dissolve, doesn't take much time. And then now we need to separate. Remember, we are having 3 spots. So we are going to use 3 drinkers. Remember, these drinkers are washed, disinfected with the disinfectant. So as you can see now, our water is yellow because of the amylite. So after that, you close the lid. Then you can turn them. You can see the color, it's yellow. And then after that, we do the marbles. They are clean, disinfected. You can do it randomly. So the marbles are just to deter them from getting wet. You don't want them to get wet because remember, they are still young. They are not able to know whether they are getting wet or not. So basically they'll be standing on the drinkers. But when they do so, remember, I'm trying to minimize the size of the water, since they are able to drink but they are not. As you can see, if I put my hands, you see the inches because of the marbles. So it's kind of trying to lift their height. If you don't have marbles, you can use anything as long as it's clean, but it's not any magic. If you have marble, you can use. If you don't have, but especially for these baby drinkers, even if you don't have marbles, it's okay. But for us, since we have them, that's why we normally use them. A while back, we used to do our brooding with the bigger containers, the other drinkers. So that's why we bought these ones. There are so many. We could do at least 100 or something per drinker. So that makes it difficult for them to step on step on the water and stay there. So now it's time for our paraffin. Remember, if you put the paraffin before you close the lid and turn it upside down, then it means the paraffin will just float on top of the water, but in the container, and we don't want that to happen. That's why we do it later. After we have turned the drinkers upside down, then you can now add the drops. Just have to be a little generous. Wow, that was too generous, so need to store it somewhere. So now that our water is ready, so the next thing we are going to do is to start counting. But before that, let me put our water in. For water, remember, we normally use these ones for the first 3 days, so that at least we put them on top of the drinkers. So I'll just go with it to each spot. Let me change. And guys, remember, I'm not preheating the brooder because I know it's hot already. And now that you are about to start, let me close down the brooder so that you can start getting concentrated heat. I need to at least close half of it. are ready to start counting. So remember guys, as I normally say, we don't preheat our brooder because you know the kind of temperature we are dealing with. Remember, too hot is too hot for them, but they only need warm. So once we close our brooder, it's going to be too tight and too hot in there, so it will be okay for them. Remember, we normally do our jiko during the night, but during the day, you know, especially during the day, it's too hot. So, and remember, right now it's around it's 11 a.m. right, 10 a.m. right now, so it's already hot. The sun is up, so so we just do the counting. Remember, you count for accountability. Remember, we bought 250, but out of that 250, you must know how many pieces we received and how many were extra. So let's just count. So, and again, remember guys, I normally say when counting, you put them closer where you can be able to reach them, because now is the time to do the normal thing I normally do. These ones that are sleeping, you just have to wake them up by offering them a sip of water, and they are ready. So let's go the other side. I can see a few of them are sleeping. So there we are. So we are done brooding. This is day 1. So tell us the number. So again we got 256. Remember last time we also got 256 and we lost 3 so far from the we lost 4. Sorry, we lost 4. Yesterday I think we lost 1. So total number we lost 4 so far. The rest are okay. So we also got another 256. We just want to try and see how they are going to do, but I believe they are fine, they are okay. All of them are up and running. So that's it guys. You can see the water is yellow. You can even see it from this side because of the amylite, and that's how it is done guys. So let me close the brooder so that at least we start concentrating that temperature. done, guys. So something I need to also clarify, since it is too hot, I'm not going to close this part. Of course it won't interfere with the chicks, but I'm just leaving this part so that they can some cool air can come in and then go up to the other far end. So that's why I'm leaving this open, but during the night I'm going to close it over so that at least we have beautiful warm hair. So we are done, guys. Remember to like, remember to share, to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe so that we continue growing our channel. Remember, the channel needs you for it to grow, so that at least we can, and we are on a milestone, guys. We are almost 500. I think we'll celebrate once we reach 500 subscribers. We'll do a small celebration, online celebration. I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll do a celebration just to celebrate you guys for the milestone. And remember, these are 15 days today. They are doing quite well. They are really doing quite well. And I've done a litter management today. So today I came very early. Before I went to bring these other guys, I'd done a litter management. So these guys are on enzyme. They are on enzyme plus and a bit of oven. Remember, you can mix enzyme and oven. They blend well. So they are on enzyme up to day 19. Day 19 in the morning. So in the evening they'll just have plain water, because we are planning to do gumboro on Saturday. So since we did show you Newcastle, we'll be sure to show you how we do gumboro. Of course it's a normal process, but we'll also have to show you again. And the other lot, as I told you, tomorrow we are selling them. Tomorrow we have some orders to do tomorrow. So maybe let me go the other side and give you a sneak peek of how they are doing. So as you can see, they are ready. Let me try to give you a clear picture. So as you can be able to see, they are ready. So these are ready from, we should have done first order today, but we just decided to postpone so that we can receive the other birds first. But tomorrow we are going to start, and hopefully we'll do half of the lot, if not half, but we'll do a bigger number, because most of them are ready right now. We just have a few, maybe a small percentage, but the bigger percentage is ready, so we'll sell them tomorrow. So if you haven't subscribed, kindly like, share, subscribe. Bye, and see you in the next one.